Hello everyone, welcome back to our chakra series. Today we are talking about the sacral chakra. So this is the second in the series, the second chakra. And this chakra is located in our lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel. And this is all about our creativity, our sexuality. And when this is blocked, you can really feel creatively blocked. You can also feel blocked with intimacy within relationships, and also maybe sometimes there could be symptoms of depression, of stagnation, and even infertility can manifest from this. So we're going to get into this more today. I laid out a bunch of things here to help us decide which reading is for you based on associations with the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is associated with the Empress card, which makes so much sense. The Empress card is all about fertility and creation. So I laid out the Empress from 3 different decks here. So this will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. I also put a different crystal, each associated with the sacral chakra, to help you decide. So for group number 1, we have orange calcite. For group number 2, we have carnelian. In group number 3, we have sunstone. I even laid out the runes associated with it, one of the goddesses, Bastet. And I am even brewing some sacral chakra tea here. I haven't tried it yet. I just started brewing it, just heated up the water. This is made with ginger and damiana leaf, and you're supposed to use fennel, but I don't have any right now. But cinnamon cassia is also associated with the sacral chakra. So this is a really warming tea. This is supposed to help inspire you, get that creative sexual energy flowing. But yeah, that's just the really basic introductory information on the sacral chakra. We will get some messages for you. Maybe there's something blocked here or something your spirit guides want you to know about opening up this chakra. So again, group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What chakra messages do you have for group number 1 today? I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning, but orange is the color associated with the sacral chakra. I'm in like all orange right now. You can't see me on camera, but I think I forgot to mention that because I wasn't looking directly at it. But you are drawn to an orange crystal. So yeah, let's see. And I am available for private readings. My website, kittyoutsidethebox, is where you can book. That's linked down below. But okay, Spirit, what sacral chakra messages do you have for group number 1? What does group number 1 need to know? We have the 3 of Wands and the Tower. Okay, more. Okay, okay, where this. All right, so for a lot of people in this group, I have the 6 of Swords reversed in the bottom. And the 9 of Cups. Sorry, for group number 1, I never know exactly how the cards are going to be, so we kind of move them around a bit. So for group number 1, I feel like there's something with your sacral chakra that could be blocking your relationships. A lot of you here could be wanting a romantic relationship specifically. There could be a specific person you're wanting to move forward with, or you just want someone in general and you're single, or maybe there's issues in your current situationship or relationship. And it may seem like there's patterns here, like they all fall apart, your past relationships, or they're just like something you feel like the other person just wants sex or not to be committed to you, and you feel like you can't really move forward with your relationships. They don't really get anywhere. But what you're really wanting is this emotional intimacy, this connection. But it seems like there's something here that just they don't work out, they fall apart. And again, no strings attached sexual energy, not being on the same page as you could be a pattern here. Let's get a few more cards and we'll expand on this. But yeah, it seems there's something here with your sacral chakra. There's something that needs to be healed. It seems like it could be an abandonment wound or something that could be blocking you from getting the intimacy you desire. Yeah. Total blockage there with the Two of Swords. I'm not surprised to see the Star in reverse. A lot of times I see this as disconnection. So it's interesting. Look, we have the Page, the Knight, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like a lot of you have come a long way on your path with working on your emotions, on your spiritual being, on yourself. Maybe there's just that like one thing missing, like you're missing that sexual, that emotional intimacy with other people, or you're craving more in terms of that. So Spirit's drawing this to your attention today so you can clear whatever this is that could be blocking your sacral chakra, that could be blocking you from the relationships, the intimacy that you desire. This could also be, in a way, a creative block too. With the Two of Swords, I often see that as a creative block, or also a no contact type situation. If this is about relationships that you're wanting to manifest, maybe you feel a little bit powerless with the Magician in reverse here. But Spirit wants you to know you have all the resources, all the tools you need within you. And the first step with anything of clearing any blocks, of moving forward, is awareness. Okay. Having some sort of creative outlet, doing things for yourself, like loving yourself, doing, what fills your cup up, keeping yourself busy, doing things, that really get you in that creative flow, are going to be really helpful to get energy moving. One big thing is dancing movement, but any creative thing, any art. Really, maybe you've been prioritizing specific relationships that haven't been the healthiest, but Spirit's calling you to prioritize your creativity and what brings you pleasure and joy. And this can really get the energy moving and unblocked in the area. Wow, yeah, I looked at the bottom of the deck here, and before even shuffling, I see the card Pleasure, which is all about the sacral chakra. It's like our pleasure center. Spirit's calling you to bring more pleasure into your life. And some of you might think you need a partner to experience pleasure in life, like sexually, emotionally, or like just in general. Maybe you like don't do a bunch of things when you're single because you want someone else to do them with. Spirit's calling you, group number one, to do things on your own, or with friends. Don't wait for someone else to come in before you go to that museum or take that class or do whatever it is that you like want. Like maybe it even has to do with travel. Really pampering yourself. Look, she's taking this bubble bath here. Really just indulging in things that you find pleasurable, that make your body relax and feel good. You're really being called to do that at this time. Wow, yeah, and we have Love that came out in reverse. So I think giving yourself pleasure first, doing things that fill your cup up first, and prioritizing that is how you're going to end up drawing in love and bringing forth the intimacy and the relationships you want. Oh, hi, Emmy. Essence in reverse. Yeah, really getting into your own essence, your own energy, like just feeling really good in your skin, really authentic. Spirit, can you tell us more? What does group number 1 need to know here? Morning dew. What stillness does the silence of one's steadiness bring? Manifestation. Oh, the first card we pulled was a manifestation card. Sometimes they come a breeze upon your fingertips, at other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and spirit as the magic unfolds. And look at what she's manifesting here. Relationships, people are in those trees. So I feel like coming back to what I saw right in the beginning, there's something with like group number 1 is you're really wanting to manifest intimacy. This is romantic intimacy, love, and also like within friendship and connections with other people. And there's something here within your sacral chakra that's been blocking you, and Spirit's calling you to spend some time in stillness with yourself. We already talked about doing things pleasureful and everything for yourself. Still do that, but take some time in stillness with your intuition, with yourself, and be like, what is blocking me here? Are there abandonment wounds from when I was a kid or from past relationships? And maybe I'm not fully opening myself up to being vulnerable because of that. So I'm afraid, if I get to know someone or let them in, they'll just leave me. I think there's some walls up here, some blocks here that is blocking you from being vulnerable, from being truly intimate with others. And you might not be aware of that until now, but that's why you're attracting people that only want sex or don't just want something from you, or, aren't truly great people, or why relationships fall apart, because there's something lacking there with that, with the intimacy, with that connection, with letting your guards down, with like not truly letting anyone in. And it makes sense, like the sacral chakra, this is like the womb space and the place of limitless potential and creation. So it makes sense, like there's such strong manifestation energy here. So maybe it's other things you're trying to manifest as well, but are being blocked just because the energy flow isn't here. And again, to get that flow moving, dance, doing things that bring you joy, creative things, pleasureful things, and incorporating time for play and pleasure every day. Prioritizing that at this time will really be good for you. Spirit, tell us more, please. Number 5, the invitation. Yes. Spirit's calling you to say yes to more things. Say yes when people invite you out or to those classes, or, when your intuition's telling you, like, you should check out that, or you should go to that park or that place, or play that song, do that dance, whatever it is. Saying yes more, and saying yes, of course, to things that, that you want to do. Maybe before you're like, oh, I'm too busy, or I don't have the time, I don't have the money. Like, you can make things happen. You can, and you have to believe in that. But say yes to fun activities. Say yes to social activities. Putting yourself out there, it will be easier and easier to open up to others. And we have card number 14, High Priestess Leadership. The High Priestess is very in touch with their body, with their intuition. And I feel like a lot of you guys are on that path. We have all these like the Page and the Knight, then the Queen of Cups. You know, the next level would be the King of Cups, would be like, you know, the mastery of their emotions, creativity. So I feel like you guys have so much potential, but maybe you're not fully stepping into it, and you're being called to really take the lead, to follow your intuition. Say yes to your intuition, to where it's calling you. Say yes to what feels good in your body. And a lot of you are meant to be leaders and step up. But there could be fears here that have been stopping you. You might, if you were called to group number 3, I haven't filmed that yet, but leadership, that is associated with the Sunstone, and you know, that is also associated with the Sacral Chakra, and that's the stone for group number 3. Even if you don't want to watch it, maybe that's something, you know, just coming through for a reason. Orange calcite is really good at, well, they say it's good to get like sexual energy flowing, but creative energy too. Like if maybe you're feeling creatively blocked, or you don't really know what your passions are, carrying around this would be really great as well. Or maybe you have a partner, or you want a partner, but you don't feel like a lot of sexual energy flowing through, you don't like feel that urge or anything. You can use things like this, or maybe make that sacral chakra tea I was talking about, or do the play, do the self-pleasure, do the things we were talking about, and that could be really, really helpful for you. What can group number 1 do to clear their sacral chakra, open their sacral chakra, overcome any blocks they have associated with this? We have justice here, and this, I feel like the law of cause and effect. Like put energy towards it, put focus towards it, and I feel like you really will bring things into balance. Like maybe you haven't even been acknowledging your creativity, or haven't even acknowledged your sexuality, and it's just completely blocked. So when you start putting energy towards that, awareness towards that, then things will open up for you. You know, the more you focus on things, the more it grows. We have the 7 of Swords here, and Spirit wants you to let go of potentially, these can be negative thoughts regarding yourself, in terms like, oh, I'm not creative, or no one will like my art, or I can't show them that, or I can't put myself out there. Working on that, on thoughts that could be really damaging, or preventing you from stepping up and putting yourself out there. But also people in your life that aren't fully there for you, that could be taking advantage of you, or just aren't committing to you, or aren't valuing you, or aren't giving you what you want in relationships. You can break that cycle there. Like if you were wanting love and commitment, but you keep just having these situationships, and that's not what you want, be honest with yourself and let those situationships go. So you can open yourself up to finding true connection with someone that has the same values and desires as you. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there could be overly focus on material things, or work, or just things outside your body. Spirit's calling you to come back to your body, really spend time again with doing things that bring you pleasure, creative processes, taking baths, like slowly putting lotion on your body, just really getting connected with yourself, feeling intimate with yourself. And I don't, you could be taking it to that level, but I don't really mean that specifically. Just sensuality goes along with this too. Bringing that play, that dance, that childlike play, yeah. You'll really realize that this will help you manifest what you want once you're doing things like this. Spirit's saying, okay, Spirit, can you... And then we have Temperance in reverse. Let's talk about imbalance here. There's too much of something, too little of something. And also this could be people not working well together. Like maybe your relationships, again, are all sexual and not emotionally intimate, and or vice versa. You connect to them, but you don't have that intimacy otherwise. And there's time to bring more balance into that. Or this could just be with yourself. Like maybe it's been, all material, or all in your head, like, and not in your body, not in the state of creativity and flow and play. And you're being called to bring that into balance, and it'll really help your life just feel better, help the energy in your body flow better. It'll ease up any limitations, your creativity, your inspiration. You'll have that spark again, and it'll really help you not like work with relationships. What is it, Emmy? Is your little nail stuck in the chair? Hold on. Okay, good. We need to go get her nails clipped. She just got stuck in the chair. I can't do it myself. I'm sure I could, but holding her down and trying to clip them, I just prefer to go to the vet and pay to have them do it. But sorry for that distraction. You okay? Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, I love this. This is like total related to like the Empress, towards the sacral chakra, play, fun, connection, intimacy, like having more fun, having more play. This will get your creativity flowing, your sexual energy flowing, which are really the same, because they come from the same place, the sacral chakra. So if you're wanting, whatever you're wanting to manifest, again, for a lot of you, I see this is, romantic intimacy, relationships, but this can be anything. It can be a job, more money. Maybe you felt blocked, like with your work, with projects, with social media, whatever it is. So Spirit's giving you this advice today so you can move forward and manifest your desires. So hopefully this is all making sense here. Yeah, there's some childhood stuff that Spirit is saying that has to do with the block. Again, feeling like, oh, well, I was told I'm not creative when I'm a child. So then I have never embraced that part of me as an adult. Because like I was kind of like that, like I'm not creative, I'm into science and stuff like that, so just like block that for a very long time for me. We are all creative, we all have that potential here. So that's an example, but this could be other things too. Like, having your guard up and not being vulnerable with intimacy. And yeah, this could really have to do with authority figures in your life that have told you, yeah, you're not creative, or you can't do that, or sex is bad, don't touch yourself. I'm saying sex a lot in this video. I wonder if I'm gonna get flagged, but that's what this is about, and it's not a bad thing. But a lot of us might have grown up maybe in a Catholic community like I did or something. Maybe you had a lot of that it's bad to do that, but there's healthy and beautiful ways to practice intimacy with yourself and others and all of that. But of course but we might still have these limiting beliefs here that it's not safe for us to open up to others. It's not safe for us to be creative, or, like we're just bad at it. So why would we even put ourselves out there? Why would we do that? Or maybe like, you're told maybe you're not meant to be a leader. Or you're meant to be like, just a mom or whatever. I'm just giving examples that are coming through. Take how this resonates to you, for you. But yeah, this is the messages, the guidance that Spirit wanted to come through today for you, group number 1, in regards to your sacral chakra. I hope this resonated. I hope some of these messages here really hit home and gave you something to think about, something to apply to your life here. So if you did get value from this reading, you did enjoy it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. There is the chakra series will all be in a playlist. So we did the root chakra last week, so if you want to check that out, and you haven't already, highly encourage it. I'll link that down below. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your sacral chakra reading. You were drawn to this deck and crystal here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What does group number 2 need to hear today? So I picked up this crystal because right away I was getting this message For those of you who have been feeling really low energy, you may have been drawn to carnelian here because this can really help. I've heard this compared to like the caffeine of crystals. This really helps boost your energy. I keep this one specifically right here on my desk at all times. I also have a smaller carnelian I leave in my like workout bag or gym bag, whatever you want to call it. So you might, benefit from this if you've been feeling that way. Oh, or maybe that message is coming through. Maybe you guys have been feeling low energy or stuck or stagnant because your creative energy is blocked, and that could be stunting your energy overall. So let's see what wants to come through for you, but that definitely did right away. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 2? What messages do you have for group number 2? Okay, we have the Lovers coming out right away. This doesn't surprise me because, like we said in the beginning here, the intro, that the sacral chakra is really connected to intimacy, emotional intimacy, sexual intimacy with others, and there could be something here directly affecting you with your sacral chakra right now that Spirit wants to address. So let's get some more information for you. The 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse, and the 9 of Cups. Let's get one more for now. See what's on the bottom. And the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so I feel like there could be something here with relationships being on the superficial level or feeling like you can't connect or haven't been drawing in the type of partners you would like. The King of Wands in reverse, this can be someone a little controlling, a little angry, reactive, not that like emotionally loving, supportive partner. So maybe there's a pattern with that. And also the King of Wands in reverse, this makes me think of someone who doesn't know how to regulate their emotions or, let them out, which could be related to this as well. And I see with the 9 of Cups, the Lovers here, there could be a lot of people wanting, like their wish right now is to have that love and that connection. Or your wish could be just for things to turn around, to have more financial independence. Maybe it's both. And these could be really linked to our sacral chakra, which makes sense. That's what we're talking about today. But I feel like Spirit has this message, like we'll get some advice for you today, but it looks like you are headed towards wish fulfillment and your fortune is changing here. It's just maybe there's some things to address, like not being able to express our emotions to people we're close with, not able to get that true intimacy, which is why we might not be able to get the connections and the relationships we truly deep down desire. There also can be a lot of emphasis on the material things and again, the superficial thing with the relationships. And we might be settling for more like superficial things because we think someone might change or might become more emotional or might change their mind and want that intimacy, want that commitment. Yeah, okay, let's get some more information. Okay, let's call too. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is talks about imbalance. Okay. The 9 of Wands. We have 3 9s here. The 9s of Wands could be feeling like burnt out or just feeling like things have been a little tough. Okay, well, let's see. The 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. The 7 of Swords in reverse. and Judgment in reverse. Let me just make sure these are all in. Oh, no, let me move that over. The cards must be a little different size. I feel like there's this message, all these nines, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Lovers, and Judgment in reverse. I'm really getting like all these cards. I'm gonna be like, and this. There's something here. There's someone in your energy still that it's time to let go of. That's blocking you from experiencing the emotional intimacy. The intimacy you want, even expressing yourself creatively. It could be really blocking you here. You're not able to open up to this person, or maybe you weren't in the past. There's some energy here that's it's time to let go of. Maybe this person was a little deceptive, a little controlling, didn't commit to, or was very superficial type connection, but maybe you're wanting more with them. And I feel like there's this energy of moving forward, letting that go, and that will really clear up your energy and bring things more into balance, and also free you up to draw in the connections you truly want. For some of you, this could be friendships or even jobs, but it really feels like romantic intimacy. In relationship, I just looked at the bottom to see if there's any clarification of the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it seems like definitely with relationships. And we are in a personal year 9. It's like, all this 9 energy coming through here. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. And it seems to be a relationship here again. And we might have a pattern of going for relationships with people we're not truly intimate with or can't be ourselves with, or we put everything into this relationship and and then we don't put anything into our own creative interests or hobbies or friendships and other things that bring us pleasure. We just make this whole relationship our life, and that's really blocking your flow, your creativity, and that Spirit's like, that's not how relationships are supposed to be. And if this isn't about a relationship, maybe this is putting all of your energy towards work or money or something like that, and not spending that time with your creative flow, or in creative flow, in play. And that can be really blocking you here. Let's get some more cards. Spirit, tell us more, please. Peace. Yeah, I feel like there's been an imbalance in terms like maybe with your nervous system, with relationships here. I feel like letting go of this energy will bring you more peace. Freeing this up. Let's see. Then we have card 50, Truth. Yeah, Spirit wants you to be honest and really look at things and see the truth here. And on the bottom of the deck, we have card number 41, Purification. Oh, and I love that 41. Okay, to me, that's like love. We need to purify ourselves from past connections and relationships and limiting beliefs and everything like that if we're wanting to draw in true love. Because 41 is associated with the Ace of Cups. That's why I'm saying that. It's time to be honest. What are we holding on to that's time to let go of, to purify ourselves of? This will bring us so much peace. And like we have doves here, and that will draw in true connection, true love, true intimacy. And also it could be just drawing in like soul clients, soul family, whatever it is you're trying to manifest here. Because the Sacral Chakra, this is like the womb space. This is the place of limitless potential of creation. It's where your ideas, your inspiration come from. And again, I feel like there's some emphasis here on someone or a few people, and you haven't been focusing on what brings you joy otherwise. And that could be making you feel like unsettled and feeling off or low energy lately. Maiden, card number 22. Demand what is yours and take back what was taken. Reclaim until you've gathered all of you. Oh my gosh, yes, take back your power. Take back your peace. You're like tethered to other people, it seems like, and you're meant to, to be your own person, your authentic self, and to do what makes you happy and not give your power away, your energy away to everything else, everyone else. I love this. I kind of want to look at the guidebook. I think this is on the cover of it. Yeah. I haven't used this in a while because it's associated with Beltane, but Beltane to me is really sacral because it's like, it has to do with fertility and all that. So, pretty sure it's, yeah, abundance, creativity, fertility. It's like very much like sensuality, sexuality, all this passion, pleasure. These are all like sacral chakra themes. So I grabbed this deck and I'm glad I did. Well, I just flipped to the creation. Let's see. Why am I wanting to look at this? What is going to be in here? Reclaim. Let's take back the power of the maiden. In many ancient cultures, maidens were considered to be divine manifestations on earth. Many oracles were left sexually pure, but were also considered to be powerful beings who had direct channels to the gods. Over the years, maidens have been reduced to being people who need to be saved or supported by stronger, more masculine beings. But we say a maiden is someone who is on the cusp of embracing her freedom and is ready to enter the world as the sacred being she is. Maiden brings you an invitation to stand at the gates of your increasing power. You are guided to reclaim your inner warrior, your divine feminine energy, and your primal force of creativity. Perhaps you are afraid of how powerful you truly are. You can feel it in your bones, but worry it will spin out of control. Or maybe you were taught to reduce your powers so as not to scare others away. There are many prisons placed on wild women by those who are afraid to embrace the strength of a woman unleashed. But to reduce this strength within you is to dampen your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Within this force lies all you need to make your dreams a reality. Ooh, I love this. Okay, let's get another one from this deck. Remember I said I flipped open to the creation and here's the card. Wow. Through the darkness I crossed and still I found myself in the presence of life. This card really wanted to be seen because I opened up to it. I guess we'll just read this. I didn't read the guidebook for anyone else, but for group number 2, we are. I love when things show up. That's spirit really confirming. Nothing in life represents the crossing of the veil quite like a birth. A miracle emerges from the loins of the mother with fresh energy, waiting to make its place in the world. Every goal is like a birth in a way. A new idea emerges from the womb of your mind, where it is safely held to develop before emerging into the world. A dream must be held safe for a long time, or for a time, as a dream born prematurely could be much too fragile and vulnerable to sustain the challenges of the physical world. For now, the situation you have inquired about must be kept secret. Hold it in tightly, for there are dangers nearby that could put your situation at risk. However, this message has a double meaning. A dream cannot stay hidden forever. At some point, you must be willing to cross the veil and give life to your creation. If you have been afraid to send your dream out into the world, creation has come to you to say, now is the time for your time, and your goal is strong enough to battle any challenge or hardship. Allowing your dream to come to the world doesn't mean you won't be there to defend it. You will surely continue to nourish your goals as time goes on for all mothers or fathers, but now this dream must take on life of its own and be free to spread its wings. Yes, it's time to speak your truth, to make your creation, part of this world, your idea, whatever this is. Maybe this is starting your own business, putting yourself out there. Maybe you want to create a life, and find a partner. Whatever it is you're wanting to create, the life you want to create, it's time to take action towards that and nourish those goals. I feel, again, was getting that message like a lot of your energy was going towards a relationship or something else, and you weren't going after your other goals. You weren't going after your dreams, or you were keeping them hidden or like suppressed, or you're like, I'll get to that later. But now is the time to follow your inspiration, to follow your ideas. What else, Spirit? Card number 41. We saw the number 41 twice now. Boundaries. Yeah, set boundaries with others. I feel like there's been giving your power away or control or time to other people and not to your own goals and ideas and visions. And then look at purifications on this 41, then we see purity on this one. Yeah. Set boundaries. Purify yourself from things that are no longer serving you, people who are no longer serving you. Wow, card number 40, as above, so below, manifestation. Wow, the word manifestation or card, but in the other deck came through for group number 1. But yeah, manifestation. This is your creation. You're manifesting something. You just have to put your energy towards this and call your power back, call your energy back. You've been putting it towards things that aren't being reciprocated, people that aren't reciprocating it, or towards activities that aren't fulfilling. You are so close to manifesting, you know, you're having wishes fulfilled here. You just have to be honest with yourself. What is it you want to create in this lifetime? What is it you want to do? And then nourish those goals. Set boundaries with other people, with your time, whatever it is, and you're going to manifest and create the life of your dreams. What advice do you have or guidance for group number 2? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And this is someone to me that cares only about their money, their job, and they're not investing in you or a relationship. And that's kind of supporting what we were saying earlier. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is not investing. Yeah, Spirit's really, this is like not investing the time into things you want. So maybe investing into a person that's not investing into you, or a job that's not paying off or giving you any satisfaction. It's time to invest your time into what it is you want to create, what it is that feels good. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is, to me, is like feelings of defeat. Not putting forth energy towards new things because maybe in the past something didn't work, or maybe someone told you something like, oh, you're not good at that, or you're not creative, whatever it is. Or maybe you're like, I just don't have the energy, the energy to do something. I just feel defeated here. Like, don't let that stop you. We've said this in a recent video, I can't remember when, but it's something I've been telling to myself too. Follow your plan, not your mood. I feel like that'll be a great way to get started. Like, you might be like, oh, I don't even feel like painting today or writing or whatever your creative thing is, but just see it, just start it and see. You might like totally get in that flow and like get in the zone and stuff like that. If you don't even start, how do you know? You are really meant to create something here. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this could be someone impulsive, reactive, angry too, overly emotional. And then we have what I consider the manifestation card, the Three of Wands. Yeah, focus your energy on what it is you want to manifest, not on these people whose energy is unpredictable or volatile or whatever it is. It's time to release that and focus on you and your creations and what it is you truly want. I split the deck and I see the Six of Pentacles. It's like, this is a card of reciprocity. Like, what you put into something, you know, you'll get back. Put into, and look, there's flowers here too. Water your flowers, tend to your garden, tend to your goals, and you will see these manifest. And a lot of you will manifest someone more emotionally open. And this is also as you, like your full creative potential, but also someone emotionally vulnerable and open and emotionally intelligent. All right, group number 2, that concludes your sacral chakra messages. I really do hope this resonated. I hope you got messages or insight that you can explore more, implement, or whatever it is that resonates with you. Again, I hope it did resonate. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. I will also link down below the full chakra series. So right now there'll just be one other video if you're watching this when I'm posting it, but eventually there'll be all 7 chakras in there in a playlist you can come back to or explore or watch if you missed the root chakra last week. But yeah. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your sacral chakra reading. You're drawn to the sunstone in this deck here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What does group number 3 need to hear today? So I'm really being drawn to look at the sunstone right now. This is could be associated with courage, with leadership, with stepping up. Maybe some of you really want to create something in this world. Maybe there's some fear that's blocking you, and that could be something to work with. But let's see what comes through with the cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 3? The Star in reverse. This can talk about not feeling very connected, not feeling connected with your higher self, with a purpose. Maybe you're not sure what your passions are, what your purpose are, and that could definitely be a sign of your sacral chakra being blocked here. The Emperor. I can hear my neighbor's child crying. It's never, I don't think I ever have before. If you hear that. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay. There could be something here with really wanting connection and love or a relationship, but maybe there's issues stemming from like an authority figure, parental figure, father figure. Maybe that made you feel like you don't deserve that kind of love, or maybe they wanted you to be really, hardworking, not emotional, and maybe you just have your guard up and it's hard for you to connect to others because of that. Let's see. And then we have the Queen of Cups upright. I feel like you guys are very creative, very intuitive, very empathic. And a lot of you already know this, but maybe for some reason you don't share your gifts, share your creativity, or focus on that because you feel like you should be more pragmatic and do things that are more logical because of what society has told you. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're on the brink of your creative potential, your intuition just being opened here. Like upright, this is like creative block. Feeling stuck and stagnant. So I feel like you guys really are already like on the right path to getting unstuck or more open with that, your creativity. But maybe there's something here with being afraid to share it with others. Tell us more, please. Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're being called to daydream more. Dream big. What is it you want? What are your wishes and desires? With these cards here together especially. It's time to dream big and think about all the possibilities and just know that you are limitless. The sacral chakra, this is like our womb space. It is where there's this limitless potential for creation, for manifestation. Look at this. This is that inspiration, that intuition, these ideas, that creative spark. This is the Ace of Wands. And again, I feel like you guys get this, but for whatever reason it hasn't been made into reality, or you haven't allowed yourself to focus on it. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. The Six of Pentacles. And then on the bottom we have the Moon. Yeah. Some of you might be in like a field of study or work that doesn't really appeal to you now and makes you feel creatively stuck, or you aren't able to express yourself in that way. Maybe you've been putting so much energy on that, and maybe you want to stay in that, and that's fine, but Spirit wants you to take time and put energy towards your creativity, towards your intuition, and following that spark, following what lights you up. Sometimes you might feel depressed or low energy or down, and to bring that into balance, Spirit is saying invest more time into what makes you happy, that creativity. Like when it's not flowing, then you're just sinking into this state where you're not in an emotionally great place. And maybe you're like, oh, I don't really know what I want to do that's creative, but like we were saying, maybe you don't know your passion or anything like that. Well, the time to explore new things. You can learn new things. Just put energy towards new things. What did you used to do when you were a kid? Did you like to paint or draw or dance? Dancing is a great way to get the energy flowing through your sacral chakra. Any creative thing really is. Doing things that really light you up and bring you pleasure. We're going to get more cards here and expand on this, please, Spirit. Courage. We're talking about that fear right away. Yeah, Spirit's confirming that. Yeah, a lot of you guys, all of you guys have so much potential, so much within you that you're meant to share with this world. Share your gifts, share your abilities, whatever it is. But there's fear here. And again, Sunstone can help you with this, but it's time, embracing this, having courage. And then the bottom of the deck, we have enthusiasm. Yeah, what makes you feel excited and enthusiastic? Like, just what brings you joy? That is what you are meant to follow. And it might be scary to transform and do different things. Look at all those butterflies. Butterflies are all about transformation here. But I feel like by following what lights you up, you will transform your life in such a beautiful way. Oh, miracles. Anything can happen. Miracles happen when you believe, and miracles can happen to you. And so some of you might be like, oh, I can never leave my job or put myself out there, or no one will ever follow me, or I don't want to work with me, or I'll never find love, I'll never, things won't work out, like that's blocking you here. The fear is blocking you in disbelief that you can have it all, you can achieve it all, you can create the life of your dreams. And Spirit wants you to believe in that and have enthusiasm for the future and for what you're trying to create here. And when you're in that energy, you'll have more courage and more strength to push forward and go after your ideas, to follow your inspiration. And once you're doing that, you're just going to feel so much better. Especially those of you who maybe feel low energy or depleted or a little depressed or anything like that, or disconnected. Following what lights you up, really putting yourself out there, sharing your gifts, sharing your art, or just signing up for those classes, signing up for that social media, or creating that social media, whatever it is. This is a general reading, so take how it resonates for you. Are these old? Okay, they're in frame for the most part. The moon might be a little. Spirit, tell us more. What does group number 3 need to know right now? Fertilizing. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Oops, sorry, Besta. Okay. I looked in this book earlier for the last group, and it was really great here. Okay. When fertilizing appears in your reading, it shows that you are mastering your craft through diligence and consistency. You are a hard worker and have invested in your goal with single-minded focus. However, it's time to expand your efforts. As a plant grows, so does its hunger for fertilizer. So more effort is needed as your success grows and your goals expand. Now may be a good time to further invest in your development. Yeah, take a class, find a mentor, engage in research that will help you advance your skills. This card is one of mastery, and you are well on your way to becoming an expert in your field. If you pulled this card with the green man, it is a particularly encouraging sign that you are on the right path and have the right mindset. Oh, for a second I thought we did. The other card I pulled was oak. Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, you have something you want to create and you're being called to master that, to work on that. And if you're not sure, like, or you just want to explore something, take a class. The Six of Pentacles in the Page of Swords in reverse, this is like investing more time, more energy into what you want to learn, into what you want to master, into what you want to become, into what you want to create. Fertilize your goals, nourish yourself and your dreams. Dream big. Get connected with dreams again. Get connected with passions. Okay, let's see what oak's about. Wisdom. Wisdom isn't a static thing. It evolves, changes, and adapts as you learn new ways of knowing. Before you can be wise, you must be willing to accept that you don't have all of the answers. Oak is here to change your perspective. Like an old wise grandfather, Oak guides you to evaluate your beliefs to see if anything is out of alignment with who you are today. Perhaps what you knew to be true is now directly opposite from what you currently believe, or perhaps who you thought you were supposed to be when you were younger is now completely different from who you actually are. Just like wisdom, your goals will evolve as time goes on. Some goals will be left behind, while others will morph into something else entirely. It's important to regularly check back in with where you are to make sure you are still situated on the most illuminated path. If you are confused about your next step, Oak reminds you to reach out to the unseen support all around you. Commune with nature, the spirits in the universe, and ask them to guide you. I see number 88. That might mean something to some of you, but wow, I love that. Like, just like wisdom, your goals will evolve as time goes on. So right now you might not be feeling connected to your relationships, towards your goals, towards your job, whatever it is. It's okay. Now it's time to invest in what does light you up and have the courage to make changes and to do new things and to follow that inner voice, the inner wisdom, and seek, connect to your spirit guides, your higher self if you are feeling lost. But they're definitely here today connecting with us too. Let's get some more cards. Spirit, what else for group number 3? The word or card for manifestations come out for every group, which doesn't surprise me. As above, so below. Manifestation. Yeah, Spirit is wanting to help you manifest the life you need. And maybe we mentioned this already in this group, maybe not, but the sacral chakra, this is like our womb space, the place of limitless potential of creation, of manifestation. So what you want to manifest, Spirit is confirming, like, nourish that, put energy in towards that, and you're going to see everything shift. Things are going to flow more in your life. If things have been stagnant, things have been blocked, your energy has been low, it's because you haven't been pursuing what nourishes you, what lights you up. And again, if you're not even sure what does, it's time to explore. What else, Spirit? Oh, this card came out in another group too. I don't know if there was the same, but High Priestess, leadership. Yeah, High Priestess, they're very connected with their intuition, their higher self. Look, the third eye is even there. And I feel like you guys really are. You guys are the High Priestesses, High Priest. You guys are very connected to your intuition, towards your creativity. But now it's time to really follow that. For whatever reason, it's been a little blocked, or you've been prioritizing other things or other people or whatever. And a lot of you are meant to be a leader. I feel like a lot of you in this group, some of you might be healers, or you just help others, you guide others, you're a leader in some sort of way, or you're meant to step into that role. But fear has been stopping you, or you're just totally in a different field right now. But this is confirmation. A lot of you are meant to be leaders. And again, leadership is associated with the Sunstone. Yeah, this card came out in the first group because I told them, since it said leadership, they should look into group 3 if they felt called. So maybe you guys are from that reading. And Sunstone can really help with that courage and leadership. I have another round one here, but I really like Sunstone. I think it's beautiful. I can't remember where my other one was there. I'd show you, but this is the... So you don't have to buy a crystal or anything to do this, but some of you guys might like working with crystals. Spirit, what advice, what guidance do you have for group number 3? We have the 3 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's time to have more fun, to play more, to connect with others, to find like-minded people. This was actually my card of the day in a different deck. So maybe this is my reading too, but yeah. Find what makes you happy, find what fills you up, find connection. There's been a disconnect here we saw right from the beginning. If you're feeling unhappy, you're feeling stuck, you're not satisfied with where you are in life, it's okay to make a shift and make change. And again, I know it's scary. Spirit's calling you to have courage and to follow your intuition, follow your heart, and it will help, really help, and change your energy completely. Unblock, you get the inspiration flowing and be so healing. Look at this 3 of Swords in reverse. So healing, to follow your path and follow your creativity. And I feel like there could be a lot of energy stored in your sacral chakra here from past pain, from emotional connections maybe. And by having creative outlets, you can let go of some of that trauma or emotions that are being stored in your body. So yeah, having more fun and pleasure. You're like, that's silly to, like dance, do art, take classes, whatever it is. It actually will be really healing because you'll move that energy out. Yeah, the Tower in reverse, it's gonna help you move forward, rebuild your life. And if you're feeling like, oh, everything fell apart for me, or if I leave, if I make all these changes, my world will fall apart, seriously, it won't be that way if that's the case. But I'm seeing the 3 of Swords and the Tower reverse here. This is really healing. Maybe healing from past relationships or loneliness or depression. Like, you're going to rebuild your life and you're going to heal, and following the guidance today and what resonates, by having that creative flow again, by following your passions, that is the way forward, and that is really going to change your life for the better. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Things are changing in a positive direction for you. They are. Remember, miracles happen when you believe. And then we have the 2 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you are headed towards healthier connections, healthier relationships, business partnerships, love. And that's, again, a lot of people want. So by doing these things we've been talking about, by healing that, like, yourself, and also by putting yourself first and loving yourself and doing things that make you happy, then you'll be more authentically yourself. And then you'll draw in love and intimate connections that are aligned with you, because you're living your true self, you're being your true self, and you're following what lights you up. You're just going to be vibrating higher. Everything's going to be really shifting for you. Justice in reverse, and then 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, overcoming victim mindset here. Like, oh, this happened to me, or no one treats me right, or I never get this, it's something to look into healing too, victim mindset. But by doing things that make you happy, you're going to fall out of that pattern. And you might think nothing ever works out for me. Again, miracles would never happen to me. Like, that's keeping you in a loop. It's keeping you stuck. But you're going to break this pattern, and Spirit was giving you guidance today to help do so. And I see you will overcome this. And also let go of maybe people in the past that weren't good for you. That's energy you might be still hanging on to. So then moving forward, you'll be able to call in these healthier relationships here. Split the deck and I see the Ten of Cups. And to get to the Ten of Cups, you gotta let go of certain things, old habits, old ways of being that are no longer helping you, old relationships that are no longer helping you. What is the extra baggage you're carrying around? It could be relationships, limiting beliefs, things that you don't like anymore, like hobbies you've outgrown, friends you've outgrown, jobs you've outgrown. What is it time to let go of and free up, and what changes can you make? You're headed towards emotional fulfillment, the Ten of Cups energy here. Just got to let some things go first. And follow your heart, follow what lights you up, follow your passions, follow what, brings you enthusiasm. And you're going to see your energy shift, your whole world shift. All right, group number 3, that concludes your sacral chakra messages. I really do hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.